Here you can check the vertex color of your mesh.
All right, we're going to go to vertex color. Nope. What was that?
In the middle we want to do something like carbon, but a simple setup. Before we do, I want to show you something on the mesh.
Show vertex colors. Or just vertexes. Oh.
Here you can check the vertex color.
We're not seeing the ends. Okay.
Color of your mesh. We painted some gray values onto the mesh, which we can now use in the material.
Okay, do we have the same settings? Sockets, vertex colors in the grid. Looks like we got the same settings. Let's see. Yeah.
Let's open up the last material. And again, we start with importing two textures. And again, one is a normal and one is this time one we use.
All right, we're gonna import two textures. So we're going to our last asset. Okay. Subtrate, content browser, carbon here, content browser, no, import, ribbing A and N. Okay.
Use for the base color. Let's take a look on the normal.
Let's lock our content drawer. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Okay, good.
For a second, which opens a new editor.
T ribbing N. T ribbing N.
Start with importing two textures. And again, one is a normal and one is this time one we use for the base color. Let's take a look on the normal for a second, which opens a new editor.
Alright, so this is the editor.
Unreal identifies this as normal automatically and sets up the values it's needing. So we have nothing.
Okay. Let's make this bigger. Okay.
Nothing to do here, which is nice. Let's go back to the material and now drag both of those in.
So we're going to drag both of the textures in. Okay. Click on one, shift, click on the other, drag them both in. Okay.
First, we add the normal. Again,
So we're going to drag the more colorful one to the normal, RGB. Okay.
not the tiling we want. So with the texture coordinate node and some very high numbers this time, we will get much closer to what we are looking for.
80, 80. All right, so we're going to add in the texture coordinate. again. So right click, scroll over, and right click, look for text chord here, and we're gonna set this to 80, 80. Drag this into the UVs. Okay.
Now let's use the grayscale texture for the base color.
Okay, we're going to use the grayscale texture for the base color. This one looks like we're going to be replacing, so let's make room.
When we directly plug this in, we can see that we have the same tiling.
Okay, so I guess he deleted this completely. Delete.
Issue as for the normal map. So
Okay.
So let's just connect our texture coordinate as well with the UVs for these grayscale texture.
All right, so our single scalar is going to feed both of these textures. UVs, correct? Let's see. Yes.
Nice. When we now hit apply and go to our crate, we can see that this fits very well.
All right, so let's pop this out and see it in real time again. Come back to the crate. He's still on this. Let's take off the vert colors. Let's scroll in. Oops. Scroll out. All right. And hit apply. Make sure we're on the right one. Yeah, M carbon. So it should be changing the center here. Let's apply. Okay, changed. Didn't just change this texture, it also changed the reflection. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna put this back in.
Now let's use this vertex color I've shown before. We do a right click and search for vertex color to get that input node. When we multiply
Vertex color. Okay, scroll out a bit. Scroll up, right click, vertex. Here. Do any of our other materials have that? No. No, okay. So, don't know where this is gonna go. We'll see.
this now with our texture output and connect that to the base color, we will now hit apply and go to the crate and see our result. So here's our final crate with the 3 materials we made.
Okay, so there's 3 different textures going on. How are we getting the 3 different textures? We got the base color. Not too sure why it's changing 3 different colors.
We will
But we'll see. We're gonna right click here, click on multiply, or look for multiply. Here, is it A and B? Yeah. Take from the vertex color here, and then RGB here, and this to the base color. I'm gonna pop this out again. Let's check out our crate. Right now it's only one color. And we'll hit apply. Nothing.
We'll now hit apply and go to the crate and see our...
Oh, I think we did it from here instead of the red. Let's double check. Maybe. That might be the issue. No?
Connect that to the base color.
No, that looks correct. Let's see what we've got. Let's make this one smaller. Okay, let's move this down a bit. Let's see what we've got. Vertex, RGB, A and B, normal, UVs, UVs. Yeah, it should work. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's go back to... Nope.
We will now hit apply and go to the crate and see our result. So here's our final crate with the 3 materials we made very quickly.
Okay. So, what's the issue here? Maybe unlit, unlikely. Unlit. Not sure.
We will now hit...
Texture samples. Everything looks correct.
Now let's use this vertex color I've shown before.
There might have been an issue when we did
This
the
color.
3 colors.
When we looking for...
Let's see.
And now drag both of those in. First we add the normal. Again, not the tiling we want. So
TA ribbing. Let's close this. TA ribbing. Okay. That might... No, I don't think so. Okay.
So with the texture coordinate node and some very high numbers this time, we will get much closer to what we are looking for.
Text chord set to 80. Yep.
Now let's use the grayscale texture for the base color. When we directly plug this in, we can see that we have the same tiling issue as for the normal map. So let's just connect our texture coordinate as well with the UVs for these grayscale texture. Nice. When we now hit apply and go to our crate, we can see that this fits very well. Now let's use this vertex color I've shown before. We do a right click and search for vertex color to get that input node. When we multiply this now with our texture output and connect that to the base color, we will now hit apply and go to the crate and see our result.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's try starting from scratch. Apply. See what we've got. It's all black. So we're going to do import both these, T-ribbing this. This one goes to
So to the
normal. UV, now text chord. Text chord, maybe text chord. Should be 80, 80, 80. Apply to our UVs. Let's hit apply. Let's see what that looks like. And then we've got a texture sample here. This applies to our UVs. Hit apply. Okay. RGB. Apply to our base color. Hit apply again. Something's wrong here, I want to say. Yeah, something's wrong with the vert colors.
When we now hit apply and go to our crate, we can see that this fits very well. Now let's use this vertex color I've shown before. We do a right click and search for vertex color to get that input node. When we multiply this now with our texture output and connect that to the base color,
Vert color, color, multiply, multiply, here.
we will
Yeah, something's going on. And apply, hopefully. No, we do not have the three colors.
now hit apply and go to the crate and see our result. So here
Okay, I think something's wrong with the...
this time one week. So we have nothing to do here, which is nice. Let's go back again. Color of your mesh. We paint in the middle. We want to do something like carbon, but a simple setup. Before we do, I want to show you something on the mesh. Here you can check the vertex color of your mesh.
Okay. Let's see. Vertex colors. Let's see if we can't find some solution. We'll start there. We'll also look at some of the comments. We'll load everything. Just do a search. Nothing. Can we search the comments? I don't think so. Let's see. Nothing. Show top replies. Okay, looks like the same issue. This is mine. What did I miss? Same problem here. When importing a model in the Vertex color import options, select replace or do it in the mesh tab and re-import. Okay, not sure why it's worded as replace. Replace sounds the same, but they should call it import. Worked for me. Okay. When importing a model and the Vertex color import options. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's just close this. Close this. Let's open our content drawer. I'm just going to delete both of these. Force delete. And let's import again. And it was ribbing A and B. Refuse. Okay. Re-import with it. Was imported as no. Okay. When importing a model in the Vertex color import options, select replace. Let's see. See if we have the mesh. No. Cheers. Import with new file. Open source location. Open external. No. Okay. Actions. Select actions. Migrate. Reload. Replace references. This might be it. Nope. Okay. The only way I found is to manually re-import that FBX with import button in context browser will bring import dialog. Okay, the only was an import option as part of the skeletal mesh. Import button in content browser. Okay, let's try this again. No. Connect. Nope. Re-import with re-import. Okay, let's delete these. There is, but this location will be a change. Editor print. Okay. There is an option in edit preferences. Edit editor preferences. Editor preferences in the miscellaneous section of the general. miscellaneous section of general. Okay, I'm not finding this in the miscellaneous. There's no show import dialog reimport. Show import dialog. Show import bones. Show import dialog on reimport. Okay, so we're checking this. I think we just have to close it. And now we try to reimport. It's not showing. Try it again. Ribbing in. Reimport with new file. Okay. Still not working. Okay. Monitor contents. Show import dialog at reimport general miscellaneous import. Let's try it again. Okay, yeah. Show input dialog at reimport. So it should be updating. Reimport with new file. Let's try this again, reimporting it. Okay. No. Try reloading the file. So it cannot be reloaded. No. Reference review size, connector revision. Asset actions. Maybe migrate. I don't think so. That doesn't seem to be working. I just think it needed. By default, yet it isn't. This is 21 days ago. Okay. All right, let's try deleting these one more time. Let's actually just bring up the folder itself. Let's see if that triggers it. If I can remember which drive I'm on. Okay, this is it. Maybe this will make the refresh games. I think it's this one. Your first, yeah, this is it. Stuccobot, content, props. Okay. Let's see if this triggers it. No, still not triggering. Let's I'm gonna close and restart Unreal after I save this and see if that actually triggers the import. Alright, so I restarted Unreal. I'm gonna see if we can't get this to work this time. In plastic, I think that was the one. Delete this again. Actually, hold on. Is that the one? No, I think those are the ones we want. So, import ribbing A and N. Open. No, still not giving us this options. Let's see if this looks with the vertexes. Show vertexes. No, not vertexes. Vertex colors. Nope. All right, let's go back to our investigation. Not sure why it's not. Import actions. Select replace when importing a model. Vertex. Do in the mesh tab and re-import, or do in the mesh tab and re-import. Okay, let's try the mesh tab. Re-import. Okay, I'm not too sure how to do that. So let's Unreal mesh tab. I have a huge fan of those. Mesh tab. Open. Mesh editing. So I'm assuming, let's see. Mesh tab and then re-import. Oh, okay. Re-import base. Okay, there we go. So you gotta go here. Re-import base mesh. And we need to do what now? This one. Go back here. Show import dialog. Re-import with import button and contact button. We'll bring import. Okay. Which is why doesn't it show the mesh colors when imported? Select replace. Select replace or do in the mesh. Vertex color import option replace. Okay. Vertex color option. Vertex color option. Okay, vertex color option. Can we expand this? No. Let's make sure we're triggering the right section. So we'll scale this down a bit. Excuse me. Re-import. Vertex color option. Vertex color import option here. Replace. Okay. And then import all. There we go. Perfect. We solved the problem. So all this stuff should be applied, I think. So come back here, vertex colors, yeah. I believe everything should still be functional. So we gotta go back to the carbon section. All right, that was a little dovetail. Where were we? Carbon. Okay, so we gotta set up all this again.
When we direct texture code to our input node.
Okay, so that's the end of our material graph. So let's go to, let's bring this over here and content drawer. We're gonna open up our carbon, double click. Oh, okay, everything should be, oh, okay. Got everything. So now let's hit apply. Okay. W, let's see. This is really not the easiest to navigate. Okay. Still not seeing that. This is really not easy to navigate. Okay. Vertex color apply. I've got everything set up. You know what, let's and Carbon. Let's just delete everything again. Start from scratch. Just in case. Okay. Let's make sure we're on the same page at the beginning.
The thing we want. So the new material, and now drag both of those in.
Gray and gray. Content drawer. Both.
First we add the normal. Again, not the tiling we want.
Actually, let's re-import that one just in case. Okay, where is that? Okay, I guess we can only re-import the base mesh. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Get the two textures, open up our content drawer, click, shift, zoom in a bit. We'll move this guy here, we'll move this one here, and
So with the texture coordinate node and some very high numbers
okay, we're gonna move this from here to normal.
this time.
Coordinate texture, and this one is 80. Text chord 80, 80, and this is going to feed into our U tiling UVs. Okay, what just happened? Oh, I think my Unreal just died. Yes. Send and restart. Okay, let's go back. 4 assets were opened. Where were we? Here. Oh, I went right back to what I was saved at last time. Let's input texture. Missing input texture. Oh, okay. Probably because I deleted, that's probably why it wasn't working before. Okay. Because I deleted the textures I was pulling in from. That makes sense. Okay, let's save. That makes sense now. Let's make sure that the base is updated, or at least that we can still see the vertexes. No, okay. So re-import base, vertex color. See, now we know what to do. Import, shows up. Let's save before we get another one of those crashes. Let's open up the content drawer. Now we're going to import ribbing A and N. Click and oops, click. Now this and this. Drag these both in. This is the colored one. This is the grayscaled one. Let's go to, let's save this first. I think this goes to normal if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then the text chord, this one, chord. And this is 80 and 80. Let's save it, just in case another crash. UVs, and let's apply. Let's see what we've got going on so far. Actually, let's take off the vert colors. So we've got the one solid color for now. Okay, let's go to...
We will get much closer to what when we apply to get that.
Let's go ahead. And this is going to go into the UVs here. Move them down here. This is going to go to our base color, but it's going to be replaced. So let's look for vert color here. Let's go on from here to multiply. Let's drag this back a bit. This over here. Oh, no. This goes to B. And then the multiply goes into the base color. Hopefully we'll see what we're supposed to be seeing at this point. let's zoom out a bit. And before anything else happens, I'm going to save this. Oh, I think it applied on the save. Awesome. There we go. Cool.
We will now hit apply and go to the crate and see our result. So here's our final crate with the 3 materials we made very quickly.
Cool. So we troubleshot an issue with imports. Hopefully that is helpful for the future. Pretty cool.